That is a shelf for your body when you're not using it. Huh.
That's
I mean, I guess it makes
shitty.
sense.
That's a
That's pretty.
shitty shower thoughts nonsense has been going on for like fucking 20 years. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
When
Well,
shower thoughts were part of 4chan, that kind of crap was on there.
yeah, that's true.
I'm not
What
even
was it?
kidding.
What?
20 years ago on 4chan, when you had the equivalent of shower thoughts, I can't even remember the subreddit.
Yeah, the shower thoughts are hilarious, though. Brushing your teeth is only the only time you can clean your skeleton.
God, you going through these are the most basic, pathetic. Go through either most controversial or new today.
Shots.
If you're
Mhm.
on
Everyone
Reddit,
right now.
Okay, yeah,
Right
I'll
now.
find it.
Everybody. Shots now.
Oh, okay.
oh
Okay.
Jesus.
God damn it. I'm trying to find Reddit. Ugh.
Well, I assumed you're on
Guys,
Reddit. Where the
okay.
hell are you? Where are you getting these?
Tonight's episode is brought to you by the Kale Emporium of Bulgaria.
Also sponsored by Mine Cabbages. Kale and cabbages are the same
I'd
vegetable.
also like everyone to know that tonight's episode is actually in no way sponsored by the channel. This is literally a pirate video tonight. And none of the people that are broadcasting other than me know at what point in time I started broadcasting.
Well, then the
We're
people.
broadcasting?
We've been broadcasting for who knows how long.
What?
Yeah, I just decided just now to start the episode. We've been
Whoa.
broadcasting for a while. I just decided to put the intro in right now.
Okay. Quick shout out to my fans, my followers, my faves.
Yeah, I'll send you his dick pic if you just send him a message in his emails.
Anybody who
D-pics all day long is at AOL.com.
that's there's some gay pedophile
That's
there
D,
who's
the
really
letter
collecting
D.
underage dick pics.
Pics.com at AOL.
Please don't send your things there. It is a pedophile collecting dick pics, and Kyle's being an asshole because he's drunk. Anyway, anybody who has, I don't know, heard the last hour of me being a drunken asshole.
No, they only heard
nonsense.
probably the last 10 minutes of your history rant.
Are you serious?
Yeah, go through it again.
I don't know. You're gonna set me off. You set me off with a tangent.
Well,
and
I have
bullshit.
this crazy.
I'm gonna go find my fucking Mountain Dew, bitch, because I'm not a dude.
Okay, well, I have this idea where I go take a leak and I come back and set you off with Trump.
Ugh, Jesus.
Because even though you say you're a
Gotta
conservative,
be an
you
asshole
hate
on everything.
Trump.
Asshole.
Like Nate says, like he is doing his conservative.
Did he just walk away on that?
Yes, he absolutely walked away on that. But when he comes back, if you get him on Trump, he'll scream just as much about Trump as he did earlier about other shit.
If life were a
Like,
video
Nate doesn't-
game, nobody would want to speak run
Nate
it.
doesn't like liberals and Nate doesn't like conservatives. He hates everybody. If you start talking about Trump, you just listen to him go. But then again, you start talking about anybody on the liberal side and you can just listen to him go. I think he just hates everybody equally.
The chance of any random person dying in a marinara sauce accident is more than 0%.
That is, I don't know why I'm listening to that when I have to pee.
Okay. Huh.
But what I want you to do is look up more facts like that while Nate comes back in his room and screams.
Okay.
Look up more facts. And when we come back, we're going to do a fact segment.
Okay,
Look
cool.
them up.
Okay.
But it sounds like Nate's back, and we're just going to get him ranting while we pee. Because I want there to be dead airspace since we decided to start a goddamn show, you assholes. And if anybody's watching our channel, well, look at our channel. I just did the switching controller as the full screen. It's basically just like an after hours. The name of this episode is WTF.
Well, it's a stupid rant segment.
It's literally a rant segment for sure. So, Nate, we're going to get you on this rant. Tell me about your Trump.
Huh?
Tell me what you feel about the Trumps.
Well, what do I care about Donald Trump? He's a fucking idiot, and nobody really gives a
Oh,
shit.
come on. I want to hear your full.
And anybody who's
Now,
fucking
here it is.
afraid of him is
Now
a
he's
fucking
starting to
moron.
ramp up. Yeah, okay, come on. Give it to me. You're starting to ramp up.
Well, what? Like, you're afraid of Donald fucking
I'm
Trump?
not afraid of him. I just want to hear what your feelings are passionately about him because you're so aggressive and I don't know.
Well,
just
he's a
English.
fucking idiot.
Let's
and
be
he's-
real. Let's be real. English people are smarter than Americans when it comes to politics. So I mean, just like
Well, no shit.
give me
Look
the
at
Brexit.
Brexit.
Give me the
I
breakdown.
mean, everybody is calling Theresa May out on Brexit, and
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, a soft Brexit. As soon as Brexit happened 6 weeks in, there was not going to be a soft Brexit. That's impossible. We are hard Brexiting, or
I'm
we're
pissing.
just getting enslaved by the
You take a
European
piss
Union.
and you just
There
keep
is
ranting about what
no,
you. Yeah.
There's no such thing as a
Bro,
soft
bro.
Brexit. Okay, if you're
Yeah.
paying attention to the European
No, keep on
situation,
going.
there is no fucking soft Brexit.
What
What
the hell
would
do they
happen-
mean by soft Brexit?
Basically, England capitulates to the European Union.
Yeah.
Trade tariffs, banking regulations, trade regulations, refugee regulations.
Yeah.
So basically, all the shit where the European Union owned Britain
Mm-hmm.
and said, we're going to dump 50,000 migrants in your capital, just deal with it.
Yeah.
Like they did when we were a part of the European Union.
Mm-hmm.
And they did to every other major country, but oh yeah, Greece. Oh, that dumpster fire of a country. Yeah, they could totally handle 100,000 immigrants. They fled the borders within a day because half the country's on fire and the rest is shooting itself to death. I mean, you have enclaves of tourist havens, and the rest of the place looks like Mad Max had a seizure.
Yeah, I can't believe that place
Not
is
good
full.
Mad Max, like bad Mad Max, and he had a seizure, and it just got worse. Like the whole thing was in his head, and he had the seizure, and it got worse. I mean, you think Catalonia is a hellstorm? Oh Jesus! At least they're fucking organized. I mean, the Greeks are just screaming Greek. I'll stab you. Give me money. European Union owes me money.
So, like, what do they mean by soft Brexit? Like just like, well, I know what
Capitulate
Brexit
to all the European Union's trade tariff. Basically, England would be a slave of the European Union. It would
Oh,
go back to what it was in the European Union, but it would have no voting power. It would have no political power.
okay.
So if the European Union said, we're going to tax you at 800% because we don't like you because you're white, England would have no options to stop that. So all of a sudden, tariffs would shoot up and tobacco would go from $80 a carton to $8,000 a carton. Gasoline would be so...
completely away from the European Union, right?
Yeah, which completely collapses the European Union along. It basically blows up all bridges, so the European Union collapses as well as England. But the thing is, Donald Trump is willing to renegotiate tariffs in favor of England if it hurts the European Union. So if England replaces, say, Theresa May with Rees Howard Mogg or some hardline conservative from what's his name, Tommy Devlin or whoever the fuck that racist guy from South Africa.
Yeah.
If he just got out of prison for some dumb stupid thing where he said on the internet he was gonna skin some African girl or something. I don't know. It was something stupid. It was a political protest, and I said, "Oh, you're harassing Muslims. You're harassing." That's the other thing. They can dump as many Muslims as they want in England, and England can't say shit. So England basically turns into children of men, but we don't get to put up cages to lock up the Muslims, so they just run around raping and murdering, and this place turns into Iraq real quick. And the people who voted for Brexit are the people who would support a hard Brexit, because with a hard Brexit, the European Union, NATO, America, nobody gets to fuck with UK law. So if a coalition of badass racist psychos say we're going to round up all the Muslims and kill them, or chuck them into the sea, give them life rafts, chuck them into the sea, see where they go, as long as they're not in England, they're fine. That's entirely a thing. And that's honestly, I think, what everybody wanted, because the whole European Union, you have a good economy, so you can afford to have so and so many Muslim migrants.
Yeah.
It's like we're overrun with Mexicans. Mexicans are stealing jobs, you know.
Yeah.
You want to just go down
Those all important fruit picking jobs.
I'm saying, okay, you go down to your local construction place and you say, I'll mow a lawn for a day under the table. I'll fucking do janitorial work. I'll do whatever. Just pay me under the table. And they say, well, you're white. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I can pay 10 Mexicans to do what I'd have to pay you. What you expect? Expect barely minimum wage? I can pay a tenth of a minimum wage.
$10 and a Dr. Pibb will do it.
Less than that. They pay them like $3 an hour. They pay them less than service. People who work in restaurants make more money than these people.
Oh yeah.
And I've gone to these jobs and I've tried to get them under the table because I don't want to pay taxes. Fuck taxes. Fuck the government. The government has done nothing but fuck me. I don't want to support the government. It's a form of political protest. And I know I'll go to prison. I know I'll go to jail. I'll probably spend the rest of my life in prison. But it's a matter of I don't support the government and I don't want any form of my money going towards it. I mean, what? You're going to give me Medicare. Oh my God, Medicare. Holy shit, that's so amazing. Oh wait, I don't qualify for it because I'm too fucking poor. Oh wait, retirement? Oh no, I just did the math. By the time I get any kind of retirement benefit, Social Security, either it's going to be bankrupt or I'm going to be dead. The government is not taking care of me. I'm trying to take care of myself by taking odd jobs under the table to get whatever cash I can to take care of me. Because nobody's taking care of me. Nobody. I mean, my parents are the only ones who give a fuck because they're allowing me to live here indefinitely and not pay rent. So that's the only people who are giving a fuck about me right now. You think the government cares? Are you the cops? Some black guy tried to mug me, beat me, fucking some guy cut on me, some guy held me prisoner, tried to cut my dick off while I was at school when I was fucking 8 years old. Oh no! It's just something you kids do. It's just a hazing thing. Chill out, you're fine. A gangbanger covered in tattoos held me in a bathroom for an hour and a half with a razor blade to my cock and threatened to castrate me because he thought I saw a crime I didn't even know existed.
Jesus mercy.
I'm not even kidding. This used to happen every other fucking day. This is life in Baltimore for a white person. This is life in Baltimore for a white person.
Okay.
I have no faith in government cops. I mean, somebody robs me? What, am I going to call the police? No. I'm going to track down whoever stole my shit and beat them to death. I'm going to burn down their house. I'm going to kill their kids. Like, you think you can break into my house and steal my fucking car?
Walmart sent me this goddamn envelope and it's like, you're retired.
2 people watching us.
Walmart sent me a letter today, and it was like your retirement 2055. I was like, oh my god, 2055.
Wow, you actually get a retirement. You're so lucky.
Walmart. in 2055.
So check this out. Right?
You'll be lucky if you live to
Okay.
2035.
Okay, you want to talk about how screwed up this is?
But it's not a joke on you being fat or out of health or anything. That's the world is going to be on fire. I mean, this Antifa Proud Boys thing is going to escalate into a point where it's civil war, and if any of us make it out alive.
I'm demuted me.
What?
Son of a bitch, listen to this for 2 seconds. We're talking about all this politics and tax and everything. Okay, so the place I work, right? We just had an 80% increase on our health insurance. Dude, there were people in my factory on their knees crying after the increase.
Well, you have an actual job. You're part of the people Trump turned
Dude,
on.
we're lower middle
class. I'm hear about people like me who are unemployable.
We had such a crazy increase that people that have kids that have food stamps where I work are like, I have to literally choose between feeding my children or giving my children health care. Like, it's crazy. I used to work with those people every day when I worked at Walmart. And you know, like, I'm not saying I'm liberal or conservative. I'm neither one, okay? Look, but, like, Obamacare's not working. We have to figure out something that will actually work. Because I am literally watching people that have had a job for like 30 years cry because they don't know how they're going to afford to protect their family. Thing. It's insane, dude.
Kyle, there was a guy I used to work with, right?
Bro.
His name was Saul, right?
Okay.
He was a carpenter. He was a metalsmith. He worked in factories his whole goddamn life. He was part of a union in Chicago. He had a walrus mustache, shaved head. Oh my god. He's a stereotypical union worker.
Fair enough.
Oh my god. Straight from Chicago. Fire and brandy. My god. This guy was amazing. Oh, I love to drink with him. Anyway, he says he retired from the audio industry.
Oh.
In 2006, 7-ish, right before the recession was about to hit. Yeah. He moved to Florida, invested in real estate. And
well, that was his mistake there.
This is a stupid idea.
Well, he invested in his own house, which was even stupider. So,
okay.
He lost his house. He lost his original house in Philly.
Well, I think Nate's
he lost everything. And basically him, his daughter, his granddaughter, his great-granddaughter. Yes. Bitch out of wedlock. It's funny. There are about 20 of them packed in sardines like fucking Irishmen in a tin from the old country back in 1804. And I did look like I went to his house. It's that episode of Family Guy where they're hiding out from Joe and they're in the house with 100 immigrants. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It was Anyway,
yeah. So
this guy had everything. He was ready to retire. He had his kids. The thing is, he not only had enough money that he could retire fully on his investments, and he had 3 homes, and he also had all 3 of his 5 kids' college payments fully paid up. And overnight, it was gone. All that money just gone. He was broke.
Thanks, Bush.
He could barely even. Thanks, Clinton. Clinton started all this shit. He's the one. He's the one who authorized that. The fucking
I really love listening to Nate talk about our politics because he didn't even live in this country in Clinton's time. So he's like.
Well, I spent all this time researching this. Why the fuck can't I go to college? Why can't I get a loan? Why can't I get a fucking job?
Chill.
You know?
Chill.
I spent all this time trying to figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Nate, chill. That's what I'm saying. Is that you know what's up? Like you are not liberal. You're not conservative. You just see the bullshit.
That's the point. Oh my god! I wish there was a third party. Dave Rubin, fucking that guy from Canada, Jordan Peterson, Dave Shapiro. I wish these people from the left and the right would just get together as a centrist
Yeah.
party and be like, we're done with the bullshit. We're not going to argue about abortion. We're not going to argue about civic economics or fucking whether you're gay or you're straight or what bathroom you can use. Or it's all bullshit. Here's what the fuck is wrong with America, and here's how we're going to fix it.
You know what really fix
I know libertarian politics gets a lot of shit because they keep running idiots who are like stoned retards who are like
you know what could
either
fix a lot of
pile
things?
corporate cock or let's smoke weed till we die, bro.
You know what could fix a lot of things?
Like if they could just
There's
get
a
these
lot of
people to
media
flood
that,
into the
like, makes
libertarian party and
everything racial
revamp
and
it or
everything.
make something new.
I'll get you on the racial rant. There's a huge issue in America right now with the fact that like news media wants to make every single thing that happens racial. If it's between a white and a black person, it's not like
They
two
don't even
people
care
that
if it's
discuss
racial.
this
They just
black
want to
and white.
cause problems.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Jesus Christ, David Hogg. David Hogg does not deserve a platform. David Hogg is 16 years old. He should have failed out of high school. Who the fuck gives that dyke friend of his with that stupid haircut? Oh yeah, we bullied this kid and probably pushed him towards shooting up the school, but it's his fault because everybody else gave him a gun and we need to abolish guns. Maybe you should be. Maybe you should stop being such a dyke feminist cunt and chill your boobs for 5 fucking seconds. Or maybe David Hogg should get off his high horse for 5 seconds. Maybe you should analyze the psychology of the crazy person and understand that all of them, every single one, have this. I want to be part of the mainstream. I was pushed to the upstream, and I'm an outsider, and now I'm going to shoot up everybody.
Are you gonna buy
Every single one of them.
It's like $10.
I'm gonna go to the store and buy one tomorrow.
Okay, well, take you to the damn store then. And you're sitting here at the microphone and actually be able to talk to people so you don't stop mumbling behind everybody.
Have you had a martini before?
You drunk ass hat.
Oh, I thought I was using it.
My brother's asking him about martinis now because he's like drunk laying on the floor.
Ah, for the love of God.
Oh God.
Do I need to lay some drunk liquor bartender knowledge upon him?
What, you
Well,
want
I
to
have
lay
not-
your knowledge on him?
I've not been an actual bartender, but I've spent long enough around them, and I almost qualified to be a bartender once, but apparently I don't have the tits for it.
Well, no.
And my
you
cock's
do,
too big.
actually. But the problem is that like you have the tits for it, but you also have a penis.
You're repeating what I just said.
Oh, you're
So what
right.
what do you want to know about a martini?
I don't know. He's coming in with his dumbass headphones finally, and he's sit underneath the microphone so my idiot friends can hear you without you screaming like a jackass. Because
Oh, this podcast just turned gay.
This podcast is getting absolutely gay.
I'm not gay.
I'm super
I
gay.
drink hard.
Hashtag this podcast got super gay. Trended on Twitter. If you.
How many gay martinis did he have?
Hashtag gay martini.
Okay, so listen. I'm gonna say this one time. I had one coconut thing that tasted like coconut more. I had one beer, one martini, 2 beers at another restaurant we went to, and both of the last beers were 6% alcohol. And I weigh like 120, so I'm pretty fucking drunk.
And to be fair, he drank like 6 drinks and he weighs like 80 pounds.
Yeah, I weigh like
I'm
120.
not.
I weigh like 120.
Oh, bullshit. All my friends
I'm
have
not-
seen you weigh like 80
Kid,
pounds.
I'm not shitting on you because
You
you're
look
way
like a praying
size.
mantis.
I'm just asking what kind of things you drank.
Okay, I drank a
He
coconut.
looks like a praying mantis.
Like, you know what type? What do you drink? Was it just a coconut flavored drink or
It was
what?
a coconut thing. I don't know if I don't know how much alcohol it had.
What
Because I
was
don't
it
remember.
called?
That doesn't matter. I want to know the
What was the name of
ingredient.
I don't know. It tasted more like coconut. I don't remember the name of
the
it.
name of the
I don't
drink
remember
so
the name
look
of
up
it.
the ingredients and
It was
nuts.
coconut and
Certain ingredients put in alcoholic drinks
it tasted like coconut and
skew the alcohol. They
It kinda tastes like
dilute
coconut.
it. They make the alcohol not as alcoholic, so you can get a drink that, if you drink it straight, would get you fucked up. But if you drink it this way, with all this crap attached to it, well, you might as well be drinking piss.
Listen, it tasted like more like coconut water and like a Sprite soda. I don't know what it was.
Did it get you drunk? Did you feel drunk?
Not after that. And then I had a beer.
Nate,
I had like
Okay,
a
then
beer
that was
after that.
probably a watered down something to get you off your.
Nate, you do realize that the reason they use coconut water is because it's pure fat and alcohol binds to it?
And it gets the alcohol out of it. That's what I was trying to explain to him, that a lot of certain drinks, they basically pour crap into it to make you more sober so that you will buy more drinks later.
And then I had a beer after that.
Yeah, but he's 80 pounds.
What type?
Listen, Nate. I had a beer.
What?
I had a beer after
What
that.
beer did you have?
I don't know. It was.
What's the name of it?
It was at the mansion. It was called. Like.
Was it a
10 to
local
10
tap
West
or
East.
was it something
Yeah,
else?
It was one of those micro brews, you know, like the fancy beers. It's
Was
like
it a
12
local
bucks.
tap for
Yes,
that
local.
bar?
It was a local tap.
tap on the bar.
Ah, shit. Okay. You might have gotten drunk off that. Those things are like,
Right.
there's no federal regulation on them, so they can either get you like not even feeling anything, or you can get fucked out of your mind.
Listen.
I mean, there's a group that makes honey brew that is pretty much on par with that.
Shut your
vodka
face.
that you feel blind.
Shut your face for 2 seconds. He went to the mansion, which is like a really high-end restaurant on the river that was like converted from a mansion. They also have a microbrewery inside.
Sorry,
of
I've
that.
never heard of it.
So
Where is it?
basically, whatever
In
he was
Melbourne.
drinking was probably
Oh.
at like 12 or 14% on a
Right.
beer.
And then I had a martini. Okay.
What do you think goes in a martini, Craig?
I had it was
His
vodka.
penis probably.
It was vodka and something else in olives. Because you asked me I wanted vodka or tequila. and I
Vodka's
said
not
vodka.
in martini.
What?
Vodka.
That's not a martini. That's a James Bond bitch.
Mhm.
There's vodka in martinis. He asked me about
No, a martini is made with gin.
Yeah,
you asked me a
martinis
dinner-
are gin and vermouth.
I am from England, and I will have you know a martini is made
Craig,
from
you're gonna
gin
make him
and
pissed off
vermouth.
because he knows what.
You will not argue with
Well,
me.
there's
with
two
this
ways. He
boy.
said, okay, it was my first
I-
time drinking martini. He said,
No,
"Do I want
I
gin
grew up
vodka?"
in the country. I know English culture, and we have very
Vodka's not a martini.
specific.
A
well,
vodka's a
hardcore rules.
daiquiri.
We arrange
Okay, fine.
our silverware
Nate,
into
you gotta
a
calm
specific
down for 2
pattern.
seconds.
Oh God,
As
you've
to-
gotten Nate off.
Nate, you gotta calm down.
But
Gin,
I'm just
gotcha, is a martini.
yeah.
Vodka is a
Vodka
daiquiri.
is an
You gotta
abomination.
calm down.
Russians drink vodka.
You gotta.
Foreigners drink vodka.
Okay, fine. He asked me if I want vodka. It's my first
Hey,
time. I
vodka
bet.
mixes.
Well, your
daiquiri.
brother is
You
either an
gotta-
idiot or a whore. Pick
Okay,
one.
Craig doesn't normally drink fruity drinks. He normally just drinks straight beer or whiskey.
Not even really fruity.
A martini is not fruity. Who
It
the
has
hell?
a fruit in it. It has like an olive in it, but that's about
An
it.
olive is not a fruit.
Tell me what I'm
It's
doing.
a cherry.
Tell me what
Oh,
I'm doing.
whatever. Same thing.
Kiss my ass. I'll fight you to death on that. I will draw blades and challenge you to a sword fight.
Hey, you're-
No, I'll challenge you to a
Right about the
gunfight. I'll rip your goddamn skin off with my bare hands.
Over like a fag drink.
Let me know when he's done. And that's what the rest of had.
Get a big thing.
Oh, fuck off, kid.
Let me know
Fuck
when
off.
he's done. You know, tell me the rest of I had.
You caught the last part right, Kyle.
Nate,
Fuck off, kid. Fuck off.
I also had 2 beers that are 6% alcohol that were microbrews.
Oh, that's percent.
Considering your body weight, I'm surprised you're not dead.
I really think that Nate will only give you the respect if you go get your shot glass.
No,
And
I'm
start
not-
doing some shooters.
no.
Don't kill the kid. Jesus.
Do some shotters.
I'm mad about him getting
Get a beer.
the drinks wrong, but he's a stupid American, so it's his own fault for being a stupid American and sheltered from proper British culture. But I don't want to kill him with alcohol poisoning. I
Okay.
mean, it honestly sounds like he's about to die anyway. Might as well just watch.
Where you go outside?
No?
I want to talk to you.
Jesus, ass mercy. Okay, so
May your ass have mercy upon your brother's
I'm gonna
cock.
do that. Now take your headphones back in here and I'll meet you in a second. I don't need your weird awkwardness to set some weird mood on our weird ass midnight podcast.
It's already gotten weird enough.
Yeah, well, it got weird enough. It got super weird. Fair enough. So let's get out of the weirdness and get back into some type of rant for Nate. Political or sexual?
Oh God.
Oh, I have a good topic for Nate.
Yeah.
The court bullshit that's going on right now.
Oh, is it the stupid SJW nonsense?
Yep, absolutely.
Which one is this? Because there have been several recently.
Did you see the clip where the judge told everyone to stop using the word oligarchy?
No.
Oh, man. Let me see if I can find that clip.
The only one I saw was somebody bitching about Mueller's probe, and
No, it's the Mueller case right now.
they
Like,
accused somebody of being a fucking Martian or something.
No. The defense kept saying oligarchy and Trump's a communist, and like literally the judge like just shut it down. The judge is like, okay, enough. We're not trying to play this bullshit. Like, you're gonna talk about the facts and
Oh,
only
I
the
know the
facts.
one you're talking about. They kept insulting him, and
Yeah, the
he's
judge got
like,
pissed off, and
yeah.
the judge got pissed off. He's like, "Hey, look, this isn't like a slant thing. We're not trying to insult each other. This is a factual thing. This is a court of
there's
law.
nothing about
This
the
is the
court of
highest
law
court of
and
law. Yeah,
and
like
not
oh,
CNN segment. Fuck off.
yeah, like literally, he dropped that bomb too. He's like, "This isn't CNN. You need to stop and you
Yeah,
need
I
to drop
saw
the
that. I
facts."
saw
Yeah,
that.
dude, that was crazy. Yeah.
That's
Okay, so
funny.
talk about that. I'll be right back because I gotta talk to my brother for
Well,
a
what
minute.
am I going to talk about that?
I don't know. I guess that's not a good topic.
I'm getting tired. I wanted to go to bed like a
No,
half hour
screw
ago.
you, Mo.
God damn
This
it.
is a
You
late
asshole.
night show. This is what people want from us.
A bowl of French fries is just cooked potato salad.
Jesus, if I was
Oh, I did tell you to look up weird
contemplating
stuff,
my
Okay, Mo, here's what you're gonna do for the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna be outside for 5 minutes, talking to my brother for 5 minutes, and you just keep talking your
Maybe go
nonsense.
to stop being such an idiot.
No. Mo's gonna be nonsensical to you. Mo, just keep whenever he's done saying stuff, just say more stupid shit. Like right now. What's the next one?
I don't know. Got another one right this second.
You only looked up one?
I
Why
only got
don't you
the
look
one.
up the word list in Google?
Mo,
This is the worst show ever.
alcohol shots.
Alcohol shots. Okay.
We were
Ketchup is
talking
just tomato
about.
syrup.
Fuck you and your stupid meme image. Fuck you and your meme image. I saw that meme too, with the white guy pouring the black guy tomato sauce in his eyes. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, drinks.
Oh,
You
okay.
could drink anything. What would you drink? Like, if you could right now magically appear like the best drink in front of you, what would you want? Don't care how shitty it is. I mean, all you know is shitty stuff. It's fine. Just if you've heard of a fine glass drink that you've never actually tasted, put it out there. Just I'll give you multiple. Like you can summon a line of drinks. Just what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Oh, gosh. There's this. I don't remember the name of the brand. It's messing with my brains right now, but it's like a green apple whiskey.
Green apple whiskey. I'll look that up.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the brand.
Green apple whiskey. Come
Yeah,
on. Give me some sauce.
Crown. I think it's Crown.
You like to picture the actual
Yeah.
Crown Royal Regal Apple Whiskey.
Yeah. I want some of that.
Ah,
It's really good.
never even heard of that. Is that like a special thing or what?
It's not that special. I had some. It was just really good. It was just whiskey and it had green apple flavor and it was just wonderful. I want to
Huh.
drink the whole bottle.
I've never heard of that before. I mean, I didn't
You
even know
almost
that it existed.
you
But I
don't you
found
almost,
that on Google, and it basically said there's a place in Canada you can buy it from. There's an Amazon thing you can buy it from.
yeah.
It didn't list any local stores when I asked for that, so
Yeah, I
I'm
had
assuming
some
it's
one
like a
time.
weird regional thing.
It is a weird regional thing, and like I don't know how I got some, but I had some.
You probably had a friend who loved you.
Yeah, and we put it in the freezer, and then it was all cold, and then we poured it.
Oh, God.
You didn't even need to add like a mixer with it or anything. It was just good by itself.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, that actually sounds really good because it's really hard to mix things with whiskey. Like,
Yeah, and it was green
I
apple
just,
flavor already, and I was just like, man, this is wonderful.
this is what I was ranting on about my friend who worked at this bar, right? Because he had gone to college for serving drinks. You can go and you can learn how to fill potholes. You can learn how to run a drill, and yeah, he was licensed and all that. He'd gone to every trade school you can. He knew everything you can. He's basically just short of, if I put 18 more years into my education, maybe I can get a doctorate in electrical engineering, but I'd rather just know how to do this stuff than actually fucking do it because I'd rather be a jack of all trades and know a little bit of everything than fucking know nothing and have to rely on every fucking asshole who comes through my door and hope to God he does a good job and I don't know what the hell he's doing. He was a very do-it-yourself, hands-on kind of guy, and I mean, Jesus, watching him make a drink, God, his hands are so fast. I know he used to be a magician. He denied it,
Hmm.
and every time I tried to trick him into doing a card trick or a joke or whatever, he'd freak out. So I honestly think that he either used to use hand-eye coordination tricks as a way to steal money. Like, okay, so you know that thing where you have a guy in a back alley who's got the three cups, and it's like, oh, find the ball, and it's a trap because not only are you so focused on trying to find the ball, you don't notice that a bunch of children pick in your pockets and steal everything. Like they'll undo the watch off your wrist, and you won't even feel it. You'll be so focused on finding that ball and getting $1,000 prize. And that's what they do. They trick you into focusing your attention in one place and your attention lapses in other places. It's classic con. So you ever find yourself in a place where somebody is trying to force your attention one way? Check all the other places where they're trying not to have your attention go and see what you see.
Yeah,
You'll probably find something horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to be a con
never
artist.
going to bed.
I used to fuck with
You
people.
get the Coke out of the fridge. No, give me that. Give me that right there. If you're gonna sit in my room and listen to me, give me my Mountain Dew. I'm gonna punch you if you don't hand it to me. It's not flying. It's not in the magic carpet. Give me goddamn Mountain Dew or I'm gonna kick your ass.
It's a mean dog. It was fine.
So Nate.
Eos. Telling Mo how magic tricks work,
What?
and I think I broke his heart.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I know how a lot of them work.
Yeah, it's all fucking with you so they can steal things from you.
Hey Nate, did you
Oh,
hear?
also
did
you
you
gotta
hear the-
learn how to
hear
recognize
the,
Black,
did-
Irish, and Gypsies. You see either of those?
Nate,
The
did you
little
see the
spinny,
press
you'll be like,
conference?
yeah, I'm cussing you. Eh.
Nate, did you see the
It's
press?
all bullshit.
Nate, did you see the press conference with the new press secretary for Trump, that chick, versus CNN or whatever, and CNN was all like, hey, so like Ivanka Trump said that like we're not the enemy of the people, so what do you feel about that? And she's like, hey, I'm not here to talk about that. And they're like, well, I don't care. And she's like, no, I was really patient.
Did you
and
talk about Sarah Huckabee
yes,
Sanders'
stop
first
it.
day,
Would
or
you
what?
stop for 2 seconds? Yeah, Sarah Huckabee goes, I'm not talking about this. And they're like, no, we want to know. And she's like, here's what I'm going to say about that. She's like, the media has attacked my family, told me to tell people to kill my family, tell people to attack me, bring me out of stores, bring me out of like shit. And she's like, I'm not saying that you're the enemy. I'm just saying that like what I'm
You
here to
act like
talk
the
on
enemy.
the. She is so good, dude. She's like, I'm not even talking about that. Like, you need to stop asking me about that. We're here to talk about Trump's policies. And they're like, oh no, what are your feelings on this? And she's like, no. Like, she's kind of good, dude. Like, no matter what policy she worked for, whether she was liberal or conservative, dude, she's a good speaker, dude. She's
Well,
good.
anybody can beat
She's
up
good.
Sean Spicer and Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Jesus Christ.
Fair enough,
What a
but
train wreck. It's like the Autism Awards.
it is the autism.
Let's make the most retarded weirdos we can who can most fuck up our image, tell them nothing, and let them humiliate themselves and rub in their own humiliation filth, and then just pretend it's all their fault. Because we're awesome and they suck because they're expendable. But fucking God damn it, you brought up a good point. Now it's out of my head because your brother's chuckling in the background. That's all I can hear is it's like Beavis and Butthead is sitting in the background of your call. Just
It's not my fault that Craig's just laughing in the background of the call like Beavis and Butthead.
Fighting for peace is like fucking for virginity.
Oh my god.
Rip the virginity out of you and fuck peace into you. We'll impregnate you with peace after raping all the sin of Islam out of your asshole. Wait, you're going to what? That sounds absolutely no. Yes, sir. I love being raped, sir. Thank you, sir. Can I have another, sir? Yes, sir. Here is more ore, sir. I'm sorry I failed to produce quotas. I will beat my workers more.
Why can't I find our live stream?
Oh,
We've
God.
been on YouTube for so short a time they won't even put us on the board. Pissed off. That makes me mad.
Are you only coach just now? Are you Jewish?
I'm gonna kick you in the dick, Craig.
Why is he being so racist?
I don't know. Craig is a super racist.
I'm just wondering why he hates Jewish people so much.
I don't know, dude. He's like really racist.
Like, he just hates Jewish people so much. I mean,
Okay, well, unlock your phone, dickhead, so I can find the channel. So you can subscribe to this nonsense. Dumb jackass.
Bo, are you still alive?
Stealing is just aggressive borrowing.
Shut up, Mo.
Are you reading from someone's biography?
I'm just on shower thoughts on Reddit.
Oh, for God's sake. Get out there. It's going to rot your brain. You're going to be retarded. God, Kyle's retarded brother is going to be smarter than you tomorrow.
Oh.
What? You're on shower thoughts, for God's sakes. Let's go look at puppers or something. Toe beans. Toe beans is fun. Little kitties with little toe beans.
Oh, there we go. I found us.
You can kiss them all. Oh, they're little toe beans. I don't know, zoomies.
How do I subscribe?
Although, watch out for the one with the
You already subscribed. Now we have a new subscriber because we're awesome.
on Zoomy.
Kiki, do you love me? Do you give me
Oh,
subscriptions?
I don't want Mo about something.
Kiki.
Mo, on Zoomies,
What, you know the
it
Kiki?
should be NSFW, but if it's not, if it looks like there's a string caught under a sauce pot lid, don't click on it.
Okay.
Some asshole called a centipede and poked it with an electro stick, and it started running around in a circle, and he's like, does this count as Zoomies? Oh, yes! We caught a 100-foot centipede under a giant fucking saucepan lid, and then poked it in the balls
God, we've been live
with
for
a
almost an
taser, and then let it run around in circles like it's going to die because it thinks it's going to die because you stabbed it in the balls with a fucking taser.
Okay.
That's not Zoomies. That's you move that thing a little to the left, and that thing's going right up your left, and it's going in your veins, and it's gonna crawl inside your heart. It's gonna make a nest,
That makes sense.
and then when it's bored, aliens. Ugh. Oh my god, there are things bursting out of my chest. Oh my god, 1,000 centipedes. Oh, they're millipedes. Oh god, this is worse. But the fox things are cute. The foxes hunting
Pretty
hens.
much an iPhone's really only.
They're actually not. They're basically like licking the hens. Hens go into their hatchery, and then the hens stick their heads out, and the foxes just lick them. And
Hey Nate, we're
What?
missing a few people for our fantasy football league. I'll pay your entrance fee of $5. All you have to do is win, and you win $50.
Wait, how many people do we need?
I don't know jack shit.
I don't either. You know what I'm gonna do when we start drafting? I'm gonna look up on Google top 100 draft picks for fantasy football. I'm just gonna pick those.
Off channel? Can we use Jack? Can I
No,
use Jack?
No, you can't use Jack. Jack's part of this game. He's
Oh,
already
Jack's
involved
actually
in it.
in?
Jack's already paid his entrance fee. He thinks he's gonna beat all of us to win the $50. Jack's his own team. Jack wants to win hardcore.
Kyle, remember tomorrow.
Great.
Drunk. Please.
I've done the fantasy football thing before. I can do it again. It's just a lot of math and research.
We need people, people that will join.
Yes.
We have to get 10 because we'll have a $50 pot.
Remind me tomorrow.
There has to be 10 players because there has to be a $50.
Kyle, I can do this with you, but you really need to help me.
I'll help you.
Last
I don't
time
know
I
shit
had
about
Jack,
fantasy football.
and I tricked both his brothers
No,
into
me and you.
helping me.
Nate,
And Thomas won their league.
Here we go. David already listen, Nate. David already knows about fantasy football, and he's gonna.
I don't know shit about
listen,
fantasy football. I just tricked
Listen,
Jack and
dude,
his
for
brothers
10
into helping me
seconds.
cheat.
David
I
knows
helped
about.
Jack and
Oh
his
my
brothers into
God,
helping me
Jesus
cheat.
Christ! David knows about fantasy football. Craig knows about it. Every person we're playing with knows about it except for me and you. I know a little bit. I'm literally just gonna look up. Shut up, Craig. I'm literally gonna look up online what the best draft picks are. So here's an idea. Nate, me and you. Why don't we just get in cahoots?
I'm
Cahoots,
not
man. Me and you on the
exactly
same
against
page.
I have
that.
this
know
on
how to write
recording.
algorithms.
Look. Me and Nate have never watched football in our life. Ask Craig. You can ask Craig.
The
a
only
billion
reason I
times.
almost
I
won
don't watch
Jack-
football. I don't even know the fucking players.
Mo.
I'm literally gonna
The
look it
only
up.
reason I even got into the top 10 of Jack's last thing was I cheated like hell. I
Okay.
cheated like hell. I called everybody all the time.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, do you think this guy is good in this place? Do you think he's good in here? I don't know shit about football. Is this good? And then I checked algorithms and I downloaded online for fantasy football. Not even kidding. I just ran algorithms and bugged the shit out of people in my team and then used that to make a calculated
Are you
risk, and I got lucky enough to get into like the top
This is
10
the
or whatever
longest
it
yes or
was.
no answer ever.
Kyle. Listen to me.
I love you, Nate, and you explain it all you want, but like this is.
Well, I'm
seriously
I'm basically telling Mo and your brother I'm going to cheat like fuck.
That's
so.
fine. So you're in.
I'm in, but I'm going to cheat like
Okay,
fuck.
cool.
I
That's
mean,
fine. Cheat all you want.
You're not going to get any money out of me, but I'm going to cheat like fuck. And if I win, I expect my winning. I'll take them out of your ass.
I already said I'm paying your entrance fee. So we have Nate, me, Craig, Dave, Jack.
That's 5, right?
There's other people. I'm drunk.
I don't know. Can Ollie play? Is she like a football people?
Yeah, is all
Does she
you want to be
know
part of this?
football
It's
people?
$5. $5 ain't shit.
I mean, I don't know shit about football. I managed to cheese my way into the
Listen,
top 10 on his last game.
Okay, listen.
I knew shit. It was all algorithms and Wikipedia. Algorithms and Wikipedia!
Okay.
Oh god, I just gave away my strategy.
You need another email for ESPN.
Thank god Dave's drunk and going to work tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
So it'll be like whatever your side account is.
Listen, over the next week, what we're gonna do, because we're probably gonna do draft next weekend, and make like a little 4-hour thing out of it. Where just listen, where we get like super shit faced and we're all on chat together and we draft. Like Jack will be there. Everybody that's gonna be doing it, Craig, everybody, we'll all be on chat together doing the draft. Next weekend, 7 days,
I don't know how to draft.
I don't either. Nate, we're figuring this out together. Just relax, dude. Would you just relax? All you have to shut up, Craig. God damn it.
Jesus
talking
Christ,
so
motherfucker. I'm trying to have a conversation with your brother.
And now
Fuck
Nate's
off.
going on. Like, just 10 seconds, man. All you have to do, shut up. All you have to do is make an ESPN profile with your email address. Then
Show me how to do that.
it's free. Shut up, Craig. God damn it, man. So many fucking people talking. All you have to
I'm
do
not
is
even
make an
talking, I'm waiting for you
ESPN
to-
account with your email address. And then you just give Craig your email address. And Dave will give Craig his email address. We'll all make an ESPN profile. We all give, because Craig's going to be the commissioner. Because Craig plays like 20 effing leagues on ESPN every year for like the last fucking like 20 years. So we're just going to let him be the commissioner because he knows how it
Yeah,
works.
I've seen how your
So-
brother treats football.
Okay,
He's
he
like a
might be
savior.
annoying as piss normally, but that motherfucker knows football.
No.
And he knows fantasy football. So-
If football
So
became
I'm gonna
God's,
let him be the
and
commissioner.
I interject.
What do you
My
want?
only rule is if Nate has like Tom Brady on his roster and he has Joe Flacco and Joe Flacco's hurt, he has to play Tom Brady or they're not going to win. So if he has an injured player and he doesn't know, I would remind you to tell
Okay,
me first.
okay. Literally, the only thing he's making an issue of is if you try to play an injured player on your roster
And I'll let
and you
know
don't know
first.
he's injured. But then Craig also said that because Craig's obsessed with football and he likes it being fair, he
Wait.
also said that he's going to tell you if someone's injured so you don't play them.
Right, like, I'm gonna
wait.
try to
Hold
win.
on.
I
Hold
don't
on.
have, like, injured
Can-
players
can-
on the team.
can-
And then be like, oh, I have
I'm trying to talk to your brother here. I'm trying to talk to your brother.
Yeah, he doesn't have his
I
headphones
have
on, so
questions
just
for your brother. I need to talk to him about.
Well, get your headphones. Nate wants to talk to you if he's going to play.
I got a thing real quick.
Well, don't say it yet because he's now running to go get his headphones because he's just been laying on my floor drunk with the beer.
Oh, for the love of God! It's a stupid little thing.
I think this will be fun, man. I don't even.
No, I
watch
know
football.
he's
This will
gonna be
fun.
impartial. I just,
You
I
know,
need
like
to
Jack's gonna be
know-
so aggressive on this though.
oh, he's gonna be overly aggressive, and I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I'm gonna fuck him over. I'm gonna trick him into over aggressive moves, and then fuck him on them if I can.
Hey, Nate,
I'm good at strategy. I'm just not great at.
Nate, listen, do you watch soccer?
What I'm asking is, you know the rules and stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna cheat against the rules. Listen, do you watch soccer?
Well, like you were talking about the rules and stuff. So I'm saying, if I pick a player who I can't pick,
What?
can you explain to me why I can't pick them? at that time.
Fine. Say
Like,
Jack.
Right now, we're not even playing and everything, but say
Jack picks Tom Brady, okay? You can't pick Tom Brady, but you can trade for Tom Brady. But you can pick anybody else like Ben Roethlisberger as a quarterback if it's not taken.
No,
So
what
you
he's
can go
asking is if he tries to pick somebody that's not even a player, would you let him know?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that I know nothing about this, so
listen.
I need someone to tell me if I'm doing something really stupid.
I'll tell you. You can't pick Landon Donovan.
Like, to be honest, other than Jack in this league, I'm pretty sure we're all pretty cool with each other. We'll be pretty straight when it comes to picking.
Drunk, mate,
like, David's part of this. I'm pretty sure David, even though he wants to win, is not going to be a dick.
My main thing is...
Say you draft Antonio Brown, okay?
I mean, let's be honest. Me and you are probably not going to win.
Shut up.
We just want to make sure Jack doesn't win.
Dave, Nate, the game tells you.
Okay, yeah.
You watch soccer, okay?
Yeah.
I was using Landon Donovan as a soccer player, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, name another soccer player.
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo?
Fine, Cristiano Ronaldo. The game tells you.
Why do you Americans always go for Ronaldo?
I don't know.
Listen. What the fuck is it with the Ronaldo that you always go for fucking Ronaldo every fucking time?
Lionel Messi.
I'm sorry, Craig. I'm sorry.
Fine, I'm going
He's
Brazil.
Literally just trying to make a point with different.
There you
players.
go, Chelsea. There you go. Better.
Nate, he's literally trying to make a point to help you on drafting.
No, Dave is interfering. Dave is interfering and he's being a dick. And
what?
can help
I'm still like
Dave. Stop being a dick.
So say you take Chavi, okay? The game tells you about Chavi had 7 touchdown passes last year and 7 picks, or 7 catches, touchdowns. So you just have to look at the player and hope nobody else in the league drafts him, or say he's drafted and then you just go to the next player. Okay?
I think Drunk Boy's trying to basically say that every player you can possibly draft, you can look at their stats from the previous year.
Right. No. I have a real question. Shut the fuck up, Kyle. Shut the fuck up.
And then the game also tells you if you're a free agent or if you're on a team. Okay? So
correct.
If you really want to draft quarterbacks, you can just go to the quarterback and draft every quarterback and try to trade everybody because you draft every quarterback.
I have a question. Does real world versus draft world play into each other?
I guess so. Like if Kyle,
if I pick a person for my draft who seems really, really great, and then their first game they sprain their ankle or they get punched in the face. Or they get arrested or something.
No,
out of my league. Am I done?
No.
Craig, what he's asking is if he picks a player and the player breaks his ankle or fucking is out of the season for the whole season, is he effed?
No, because then you have other players. Say you draft Tom Brady, okay? And then you draft Eli Manning. You still have a backup quarterback to take, or if Tom Brady tears his ACL and it's out for the year.
What if I didn't bother to?
Okay, here's a question for Craig and Mo.
No, I didn't pick a backup because I'm too stupid.
No, I think
this is a backup because I don't understand how this game works.
It's important for you. And Mo, are you there?
Have Mo help him.
So here's the real question, I think.
Yeah.
So, well, okay, so in fantasy football, what are the requirements? Do we have to actually draft a legitimate football team?
Yes, you have to draft.
Receivers and guards and everything?
Well, how to the real world is it tied? If I'm winning with this guy and then he gets arrested for beating his wife and raping his kids, do I lose that guy, or are we just playing with him and just being like, this guy's kicking ass. We're just ignoring the fact that he's a pedophile, mass rapist, serial killer.
A billion times again, you'll have a backup.
Yeah, I'm really tired. Listen, okay? Listen this time. Kyle, shut up. No offense. So, if you draft Tom Brady, you have a backup quarterback named Eli Manning. So, if Tom Brady decides to do anything bad, gets injured, then you have Eli Manning to step in. or have Antonio Brown and Julio Jones to step in. Probably not because it's a good receivers. We have backups on everything to draft in. Okay. So if one of the receivers,
So I get an option to back up every single player.
Yes, basically.
Yes, it's gonna be a long draft. It's basically gonna be us getting
So
drunk.
I basically build a perfect team, and then I build a perfect backup behind them.
Yes.
Right. But the rule is you try to draft.
Basically, we're just
backup,
gonna be drunk and being
and it's real
assholes.
computer generated.
Christ,
So
There's going to be a lot of math and nonsense.
you don't need to know
Okay.
math. You just need to
By
know
the
the
way,
player's name. Like Antonio
You
Brown's
really
a
don't
receiver,
even know the
okay?
name. You know you can actually let the
Kyle, shut up. Let your brother
program
talk. bro.
draft
Like,
for you.
this is the one of the few times I actually want to listen to him talk. So shut the fuck up,
You can
Kyle.
let the program draft for you. So, okay, let's do soccer, since you know soccer. It'd be like drafting Landon Donovan, Lionel Messi, and then whoever Dave said. So I'm too drunk, I can't remember what Dave said. And then it'll be drafting some other soccer players that are good, but are on your backup roster, okay?
Mhm.
And then if Landon Donovan tears his ACL, then you just went Kyle McLean in for him. I don't know soccer players' names. I'm just using Kyle's name.
Yeah, he doesn't watch
It's,
soccer.
it's, I watch it when it's good.
It's really not
okay?
that hard. All you have to do
Usually
is
it's
go by.
just stupid, pointless rivalries.
All you need
It's
to do is
usually
go by
broken
Sunday
up
or
as
Thursday
these-
that Tom Brady is not playing and Eli Manning is playing, okay?
That reference I can get. I spent enough
You don't
time
draft
in
crappy
America. I
players,
can
you
get
should
the
get
Tom
injuries.
Brady,
You're
Eli
trying to
Brady.
protect
Yeah,
Tom
no,
Brady.
like
Jesus
that
Christ.
reference that he made's perfect. It's like you draft two quarterbacks. You have a primary and a secondary. Tom Brady's your main, and then Eli Manning's your backup. Tom Brady decides to rape a bunch of girls, and he goes to jail forever. And you're like, well, son of a bitch, that was my main quarterback and fucking thing.
By the way,
But even though he just went to jail
I've
for
got
raping
this
a
other
bunch of
guy
people,
who's
you
my
got Eli
backup.
Manning
He's
as
not as
backup, and
good,
you
but
drop
he
him in
can
there. Yeah,
replace him, and I
exactly.
can still
Exactly.
more or less push my
Exactly.
strategy. It's not going to be as good as it was.
Exactly.
You
I
can
was
always
relying really hard on this heavy-hitting
Tell me
main
it's done.
person, but
Nate,
I can still kind of
tell me
work
when
it.
it's done. Nathan, you can
Yeah.
always draft Kyle for like Aaron Rodgers or somebody, or Ben Roethlisberger from Nate or Dave. I mean,
Yeah, what,
you
okay.
can trade after
Mr.
the
Drunk
draft.
Boy over there is what he's trying to say is that, like, you
You're,
can trade.
you're mentioning a lot of names I don't
Right, that's
know.
what
and
you're
you're
trying to say.
substituting
Yeah, you
names
can
for
trade.
people we know, and I
No,
don't know.
literally, all he's trying to tell you is that you can also trade.
And-
So let's say you have a wide receiver that's really good, and then he rapes a bunch of people and he goes to jail.
Or just, or
And
just
you're like,
you know,
oh man, I don't have a good.
So my number
receiver
one is
anymore."
gone.
Listen,
I push
Nate,
my number
listen.
two and my number
Oh
one.
my God, Jesus
and I can
Christ!
trade one of my shitty players for one of
No,
their
no,
good
none of what you're
players.
saying is what we're saying.
Nate, listen.
Yeah.
There's this girl
No,
in our
none of what you're saying is
there's
what we're
this-
saying.
There's this
We're
girl.
saying-
Kyle, can you explain it? Because your brother is playing it.
Nate, listen.
I get what he's saying, but
It's
your
just by
brother
luck.
is playing it in a weird way that I kind of get, but I
Listen.
don't get.
I'm not talking through this anymore.
It's just by luck. There's this girl in our church that won the league because she drafted every quarterback and shit, and she just won by luck. By Jesus Christ's luck, okay? Or by luck.
Literally, you're not explaining what you're meaning by like. Oh my God.
Like,
okay.
Anytime, like, okay, Tom
Uh,
Brady can go out for
Everyone
4
could be
touchdowns,
quiet for
which
like
are not for.
literally
Shut
20
up.
seconds. I could
Be
like
quiet. I
explain
need
it.
So Tom Brady can go. So say you have Tom Brady, he can go for 4. He can go for 4 touchdowns or throw 4 interceptions. It's by luck. You don't know what's gonna happen that week against the Jaguars or Steelers
He's
or anybody.
asking.
Okay, it's just by
Like,
luck.
if Tom Brady is gone, who do I replace him with? I mean,
Just
Oh my
everyone
God.
stop talking for like 10 effing seconds.
I'm done.
it's.
Okay.
I'm trying to ask a very simple question.
Back up.
to
I'm just gonna
something
talk
I
about it. I'm
don't
just gonna say it, and if you don't
understand.
hear it, then you talk through it. So you have Tom Brady, and you have a backup
You and me.
quarterback that sucks. So Tom Brady goes out because he raped a bunch of people.
Or injure himself.
Shut up, Craig. He raped a bunch of people. Because I hate
Yeah.
Tom Brady because he's lost
Yeah,
a
me
lot of
too.
money.
Gone. Backup
So
Tom Brady.
right
Tom
behind
Brady
you.
is second. Is now.
He gets knocked out. He's now Nate no longer has him, and he has this shitty backup quarterback. Who's
So-
like, well, son of a bitch. This Nate, listen. This other person that's playing on our league has this really good quarterback,
You
but
can
this
trade.
other good quarterback is their
But how do I
second stringer.
trade with that person? Do
Well,
I
you just
like
ask
call
them.
them on the phone?
No, no,
do
no,
I?
no,
do
no,
I,
no, no.
do I go to the league manager? How do I
shut
trade
the
people?
fuck up. ESPN
I'm
has
sorry, I don't know the
Oh my
basics
God.
of how you
I
trade.
know, that's why I'm trying to say it to you. ESPN has a trade network. You literally just propose the trade. You literally say, hey, homeboy,
Oh, it's
I
like
want this
RuneScape?
dude.
Okay, cool.
You
That's,
say, hey, dude, it's like a trading card game. You're literally playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With fucking football players. You say, hey, dude, I like this character.
that fucking
You want to
easy.
trade these two characters for that character? And then they might be like, oh, shit, yeah, I do need a good receiver.
And then-
So I might trade this good fucking quarterback for you for your receiver, even though you don't need this receiver.
And then-
You know,
and then
because
I
this
have
might
to-
help my team,
and then I
even
have
though
to
this
accept
will
it.
help yours. Yeah, and then the other person has to accept it. It's literally like you're trading.
it's
playing
Yu-Gi-Oh!
cards. Yes, you're
But
trading
RuneScape,
playing
but
cards.
yeah.
Is what you're doing. So basically, what you do at the beginning when we're drafting is trying to pick the highest level trading cards, quote unquote, the highest level players, put them in your team, and like Craig was saying earlier, trading can sometimes make you win. Craig played a league where there was this chick on the league that every single time it hit her trade, all she drafted was a quarterback.
And as you trade,
So her entire team after the initial draft was all quarterbacks.
Right, and
All
then
of the best quarterbacks from the entire NFL was her team because
And then-
that's all she drafted.
and then I had
And
to
then
trade
she
quarterback.
fucking, because everybody else didn't have a quarterback,
traded
she
them.
traded all those quarterbacks that she
good
had
players.
for amazing players
And she
and
won
then
the
won
league.
the whole damn league because she was smart and drafted literally every single
So this
highest
is
scoring
Yu-Gi-Oh!
player.
101, basically.
You're playing a
You-
card
you,
game.
You play your shit cards against a superior player.
Yeah, you're basically
And
playing a
gamble that
card
they're
game except for
stupid
football
enough to
players.
give you something good
Nate,
that
listen.
they think is crap,
Mhm.
and you steal their crap
Yes.
and give them equally useless crap that any other person could have given them crap, and then
Listen.
use that as a bargaining chip to go to this other person and go to this other person. Then you trade cards and
Can you tell them something for me?
have
Can you
a.
tell them that they have numbers next to them on how high they are ranked, please?
I don't understand what you just said.
Can you tell them they have numbers on how high they are ranked? So it'd be like Pokemon is number 1.
So
and
when
then
you're
Pikachu
actually
is number 2.
drafting, wait just a second. So when we're actually drafting on ESPN,
So like Tom
next to
Brady,
the player's name, they have a number
yeah. So like Tom Brady be
that
number
ranks their
1.
level.
Yeah, Tom Brady be number 1, and then Aaron Rodgers would be like 27th, and like you can get him in 27th round.
So if I have somebody who's 27, you can tell me I should
So like say like every odd
do or not do this
Tom
trade.
Brady's number 1, and Aaron Rodgers is number 10. Okay.
Well, Tom Brady's going to be my quarterback.
So say like Aaron Rodgers is number 10. Okay. And Tom
I'm going to
Brady's-
lose another
listen,
year
listen,
with him, and I'm
listen,
going to get pissed off and go to his house and murder him.
Listen, Tom
It's
Brady's
going to be like
number,
the fourth
listen,
year in a row I lost money with him.
Listen, I'm gonna give you the quarterback I'm drunk. Okay? Tom Brady's number 1, and Aaron Rodgers is number 10.
Nate, you don't
okay?
even understand. I lost like $80 in the Super Bowl.
Are you listening?
You're lucky you didn't
I'm
lose
going to hit you, Craig, because I'm the
$800
$800
is a
Are you
testicle.
listening? I'm trying
The
to
$800, they will cut off one of your
Tom Brady's
testicles.
number
Marriage
1,
mom will cut
Aaron
off one of
Rodgers
your
or Big
testicles.
Ben's
Don't,
number
don't,
10,
don't, don't fret about no
On the
80
draft,
bucks.
it
You're
goes
still
from 1
at
to
least
10.
a full
So
man.
every
I
are
think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 10.
Yeah.
So if you're number
Man,
10, Aaron Rodgers, if you
Jesus.
draft, it has what number
Get
they
into your
think
brother.
they get drafted in a number of rounds.
Oh,
It has what
Dave.
number they have last year.
Dave,
What?
you understand all this nonsense he's saying, right?
What? I already know. I've already have an ESPN account. I don't need to listen to this.
You already okay? Well, we don't, Dave.
It's not that hard. It'll be like,
It's,
okay,
you
watch-
shut your face up.
you watch Drag
Just
Race.
listening to Craig's terrible
Just like
analogy.
you drunk little-
You watch Drag Racing, right?
Yes, I
It'll be
watch
like-
drag
okay,
racing
listen.
every night.
It'll
I'm
be like-
addicted to
it'll be-
racing.
It'll be like,
What's
okay,
your point?
It'll be like you drive Kai or you drive Barbie. Barbie's not that good.
Barbie sucks.
Barbie might be good. Okay, listen.
No, Barbie will never be good.
Listen. I'm kind
She's a
of
crappy driver. Women can't drive.
I'm kind of drunk on wake up that. Okay, just listen.
That's racist or sexist, but that's
I'm
fine. Women can't
I
drive.
don't really care.
Well, she's never
Fine,
gonna win.
and Bart is gonna be a bitch.
Bart, it's not even
Bart
a
Simpson.
racer.
Just fucking listen.
Now you're mixing cartoons with real life.
Never mind. I'm gonna tell you if you're gonna listen.
It's just like
Drafting
screwing with you.
SpongeBob.
You
Yeah,
draft
I'm
SpongeBob.
drafting
He's a
SpongeBob.
racer.
Why are you listening to Mo?
You draft SpongeBob. He's a good racer. And you draft Kai. He's a good racer. There's
Kai
other
is
racers in
top
between.
5 in the world.
There's other racers in between that might be top 6 or 7 in the world, and they have their numbers next to them. They
Uh-huh.
I'm
just
drafting AJ
They
Styles.
just draft by
AJ
numbers.
Styles is a football player.
And it says what's SpongeBob's record was last year, and then you take a risk on SpongeBob. And
My first pick,
just
LeBron
goes this
James.
year, okay?
I think everyone that's in our league needs to collectively agree that I get to pick Tom Brady.
Okay, I don't care.
I think you should collectively suck my dick.
You can collectively let me pick Tom Brady because you will all beat me. If Tom Brady and me are in cahoots for winning money, Tom Brady never performs.
Tom Brady might
I
be
had a
this year.
lot of money running on Tom Brady for the Super Bowl last year, and guess what happened?
Well, you're just bad at betting.
The Super Bowl doesn't count. The Super Bowl doesn't count fantasy football. We only did the first 2 weeks of preseason.
I understand.
You only did
that.
last
I
week's
know.
of
I
football
know that. I know. That's not my point. My point is that if Tom Brady's on my team, then I'll have the Tom Brady curse that every time I bet on Tom Brady, I lose.
Why do you want the curse?
I don't know. I just want to beat it once. I don't want to stop losing. I want Tom Brady for once to win me money.
So Tom Brady
You
might
have
be
no idea how much money I've lost on that fucking piece of shit.
So wait, you lost money on him.
I lost money on him. I have to take you to go see the guy. I have to take you to go see my favorite movie in 3D IMAX when it comes out because of that dumbass.
What movie is it?
What, Wreck-It Ralph too.
Oh, I thought I was thinking that because I watched the wrestling match.
No, you gotta take me to another one.
we
We bet way too many movies against each
I don't
other.
remember.
Is the problem.
We're already Dave. We get drunk a lot. We don't remember what movies we bet.
Bet you a lot of money. You've spent a lot of money on losing to me.
Yeah,
I've also spent a lot of money on losing to you.
We're
Why
like-
do I bet you on football? But then you're an idiot because you bet me on racing and you don't know shit about NASCAR.
Dave.
What?
So you know Kyle picked? He picked a fucking spread. So he picked like Tom Brady plus like 20.
No,
And I just picked
that
the
wasn't the
Eagles outright.
spread. The spread was Tom Brady plus 8.
Or whatever it was. I'm drunk, Kyle. I don't know what the fuck.
So-
I'm
20 and 8 is a
Terrible
big difference.
excuse.
And I just picked
So,
the Eagles.
no.
Oh yeah, I fucked a bitch to death. I was just drunk. It's not my fault.
That's not what
You
anyone's
still
saying.
raped a little girl and murdered her with
That's
your
not
penis.
really
So
what anyone's saying.
I'm saying that. I'm accusing him of that. Haha. Defend yourself.
I don't think anyone cares to defend themselves.
First round, I pick him now.
Hey, Mo's alive. Holy shit. You're not dead. I thought you died.
What?
You made a
Oh,
weird girly sound and then you stopped talking.
Probably
Like,
shouldn't keep David
Mo
away.
probably died. So.
in the first round, I take Spider-Man.
In
Spider-Man
the
is
first
my number
round,
round
David
draft
takes
pick.
Spider-Man. Well, since that's not a real person, he's wasted your draft pick. I take
Philip J. Coulson!
In the second round, I'm taking Macaulay Culkin.
Fine. In the third round, I'm
You
taking
are you're making the most immortal drug actor the same way I did. Okay, if you're going for immortal, I'll be
Nolan
the vampire
Manson is
slayer.
gonna get me like 400 receiver points this year. Yeah,
In
man.
the
Wait,
third round, I'm taking Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, okay. Is that what you're doing? Okay, well, you know what? Fourth round, I'm taking The Rock. Dwayne
What?
The Rock Johnson.
He's a terrible football player.
He actually did play football, though, before. WWE, unlike your picks.
Yeah, he killed 3 people.
You don't know about Spider-Man's past. He's pretty good.
In the first round, it's like, Rudy.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you so upset.
Somebody who's good at football who's also, I don't know, Captain America, maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't know anybody who's a good sports hero and also a superhero.
In the 4th round, I'm taking Nathan Ward. Nathan
Oh,
Ward,
jeez.
you've been drafted.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, oh, but you gotta get
In the
your
fifth
thing and
round-
just
in
lose.
the 5th round, I'm taking Michael Ward. I get Nate's dad.
Rudy.
What?
I swear to God, if you do anything that harms my dad, I will disembowel your entire
Are
family
you
in
serious?
front of
I'm
you.
taking your
and
dad
rape you
because
until you
he gets
die.
control over you. So I just neutralized Dave's pick.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but you do
I have
anything
to
that gets
counter
my
that.
dad hurt, I'm going to do horrible, horrible things to you.
We're in a
Maybe you rape and
metaphysical,
murder
made-up
genocide.
universe right now where we're just bullshitting. What are you talking about, you jackass?
Still, I'm just letting you know. Even in a
This is the
big
worst show
alternate
ever.
universe, I'm still going to
This show's
start
terrible.
ripping out guts and poking eyes and raping children and burning down houses.
sounds about right for you.
Then I'll just go all just crazy from there. I mean, God help me if I get my hands on an atomic bomb, because I'll just go crazier from there.
Okay. You know, at some point in time when people get tired of watching everything else on YouTube, they're gonna watch the weird sequence of channels that we've been on.
Mm.
Eventually, we're gonna be watched.
Hopefully they watch Jack's thing before they watch our thing, and they realize that we used to be a part of Jack's thing, and then we were never really.
In the
Okay.
6th round, I'm taking Kanye West. Kanye West is my next pick.
Okay, well, guess what? In the 6th round, I'm gonna take Kim Kardashian. So now we have a conflict.
I picked Zone's Tentacle Monster co-host.
Okay, so now
the
we have a
vote
weird
and-
conflict. Now we have like married couple versus each other versus tentacle monster rapist.
That wants to rape everything. I want to rape them both simultaneously with my tentacle
Well,
monster.
he's going Tentacle Monster. I'm going Cthulhu in the next round. Cthulhu has been drafted to my
I thought
team.
to Cthulhu and submit.
Okay, well I just drafted the flying spaghetti monster, so suck my dick.
The flying spaghetti monster.
Flying spaghetti monster relies on voluntary servitude.
Fair
Cthulhu
enough.
will rape your brain,
You're
whatever.
not
So I'm hoping
doing
that
scientific.
voluntarily submitting to Cthulhu will
Okay, Mr.
grant me some
Science.
form of, I don't know, I get to skip the whole
Thank you,
rape,
Mr.
murder,
Science.
torture, psycho bullshit.
Okay,
The whole
science. man.
Hellraiser 1 through 3, and I get to be the,
Okay.
cult leader.
Well, it's the 8th round, and I really need a quarterback, so Tom Brady.
No,
Yeah.
I'm picking Tom Brady all day long. Tom
Well,
Brady's
you
my
didn't
quarterback.
pick him.
I did pick
You
him.
didn't. No, you didn't. You picked Kim Kardashian and all these other people.
I
You
did
didn't say
pick-
Tom
I
Brady.
did pick. You picked a
I
bunch of
picked Kim
idiots too. And this
Kardashian's
isn't
mom
even our
and
draft
David's
right now.
quarterback.
This isn't
Am
even
I
our
allowed
draft.
to do that?
Here's
Am
what's
I
gonna
allowed to
happen.
make David's
Here's what's
quarterback
gonna
Kim
happen. We're
Kardashian's
gonna have
badass
a
mom?
Craig, you do realize if you push my $500 tripod stand over and you break it, you're gonna buy the whole thing. This is $500. So you want to keep touching it like a dumbass?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
In the 9th round, I'm picking Donald Trump to make my team great again.
Okay.
Hail
I don't
the
even,
God Emperor!
I don't even know how to
Heroes
follow that up.
bow before the God Emperor, and we pick him before our team too. All hail the God Emperor Trump, he will
Okay.
save us from the
Okay.
liberals.
And for my 7th round,
You pick
I'm
Obama.
I'm picking Hillary Clinton because when you
No!
listen, when you finally get your shit on me, I'm just gonna brush it off and pretend like it never happened.
Well, in the 8th round, I'm picking Bill Clinton.
Oh,
What are you
you're
gonna
gonna
do?
cheat
Get out
on
of
me.
my article
You're
and
gonna pick Bill Clinton.
put
so
that
you
dick
cheat
where it
on me.
really belongs, bitch!
Okay. Okay. Well, then after that, what I'm going to do is pick the Supreme Court
Can you move my finger?
and fail. And
I picked Citizens United.
I'm not worried about that pick.
Kyle, I picked Citizens United. The thing that said that all money as approved by the Supreme Court belongs to lobbyists.
What Nate picked was basically a lobbyist group that just pays people to protest what we're doing.
Yeah. So, I cast protesters! I cast protesters! I cast protesters! Roar! Casting protesters! They're dirty liberal idiots everywhere. They're rubbing their gross hippie vaginas all over you. Also, there are a bunch of Trump supporters who are like setting things on fire and screaming a lot about freedom of speech.
I'm taking a piss on my back.
I don't know what that is, but apparently there's this thing called freedom of speech, and we're supposed to understand what that means.
Mo, keep him going. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Well, in the 9th round, I'm taking Monica Lewinsky because that completes my pair with Bill Clinton.
Okay, so you have a standing for, we're going to impeach you, you're totally fucked up, and fuck your mom.
Oh, God damn
it. Yeah, you basically built your own pyramid of failure there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to cut you off at the knees with your hypocrisy and install liberal democracy, as in George Bush II, George Bush III, George Bush 15th, and Dick Cheney's 15 hillbilly inbred genetic clone grandsons, and a bunch of laser turrets attached to their penises.
Well, he hasn't been mentioned yet, so I guess in the 10th round I'm drafting Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler is now on my team. He's a bit of a wild card.
Well, I fucking hate you, Mo. I fucking hate you. My inner Nazi says I have to bend the knee and bow. Heil Hitler, Heil Hitler, Heil Hitler. I submit to Hitler. Not to you, to Hitler.
Yeah, okay. Well, he'll be a good
now Hitler is entirely in Kyle's domain because Kyle is the DM and he gets to control these things. So we're at an impasse.
Well, he's a good moral leader for my team. He's getting the captain sticker.
Well, he's got all my captain stickers and I'm plus. I mean, we marched to death. I mean, I went the whole let's rise up all the Republicans and raise all the racists. I mean, I basically went the whole arch of the alt-right. So, I mean, who else is going to unite the fuck out of us? Adolf Hitler's fucking ghost.
I guess after Adolf Hitler in the 11th round, I'll take Pikachu.
I don't know. I'm still sticking with Adolf Hitler. Whatever Adolf Hitler wants, I go for.
Well, Adolf Hitler's still on my team. Just we're adding.
I'm still bound to Adolf Hitler. So you're basically fighting nobody. Our entire team is just submitting to Hitler. You've not defeated us, but we're kind of stalemated on the whole Hitler thing.
Oh, God.
These Pokemon games are fun.
I wish we could have a fantasy game where we could just pick random people or characters or whatever and make a random team for something. That'd be hilarious.
Well, I mean, what would you want to do? I mean, just... I'm not fucking with you. I'm just like literally asking what do you want to do because, I mean, I've got this zombie game I set up that's basically World War Z.
Oh yeah.
Fallout, and it's ready to go. It's basically just here's this whole territorial nonsense. Here's what you're going to be fighting, and here's the main factions, and do your thing. Basically stuck in the East Coast because anywhere you're too far west you go, you die of radiation. What do you think of basically what's called the Firestorm Wars, which was basically the zombies overran Colorado, so they panicked and just started dropping nuclear bombs like crazy. That fucked up the weather, and there's basically firestorms, like sandstorms of nuclear radiation. They just, yeah. Other than that, it's totally like Walking Dead. Just you're wandering around, you and your party, you're fine. Oh my God, Survivor! Do we shoot him in the face? Wait! Oh God, zombies! No, kill them all! Ah! That's pretty much your existence. It's, you're wandering around looking for the most basic resources and your food, water, whatever is checked, and yeah. I don't know. Would you want to play something like that or not? I mean,
that sounds cool.
okay. I still want to get back to Cos game. I was really actually starting to enjoy that.
Oh yeah. I think he got confused after we started making the Mud Crab army and started taking over his world.
I don't really remember that. I basically remember fucking. You were pretending to be friends with the queen, and I had to go hide in the mud or whatever, and I was secretly building an army, and then it got kind of weird, and then we just stopped doing it for whatever reason. I think Jack was trying to get back with us, or Jack went crazy. I don't remember.
Yeah, Kyle basically stopped doing it because he was like, I need like time to rearrange my whole game because you guys fucked it up so bad. Like I was in the middle of a battle with like some kind of dragon, and I was gonna like lure the dragon to my team and be absorbed by the crab.
That's honestly the thing I was kind of saying is that basically I always ask my players, what do you want? What are you gonna do? And then I would do my best to. It's not the best idea, but it's a rough idea of what you expect for your character, and you get more or less an idea of what's going on. As far as finite details, so horseshit them as we go. I'm not fucking God. I can't make goddamn Fable evolve around you. I can't summon the perfect universe. I'm not fucking God, but I can at least try by fucking about it a little bit. I don't know. Say a 1950s nuclear apocalypse. Zombies are everywhere. What would you do?
What? Oh, 1950s?
Consider it like Fallout. There's like 1950s stuff, but it's like 1984 or something.
Oh, okay.
Because the tech has never evolved.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty rough.
Sorry, I don't have access to my thing. I just thought we'd start like a rough draft of my game and just see what you do. I mean,
yeah.
You've got a bunker. You're heading out. You're
You guys are still
fine. I
going. I
mean,
love it.
I want to know like what would you do? I mean, given that kind of thing, that's your base.
Wait,
You have a base bunker, and the world is overrun with zombies, and there's been nuclear war in the West.
I would
Called the
actually,
Wildfire
I would
Wars,
actually like
and
to know
basically
what
anything
Moose is, 'cause
east
me and
of
Moose
the
is the same.
Colorados and the Rocky Mountains is on fire, and anything to the north of basically New York is flooded with zombies. It's all basically a swamp filled with zombies.
I guess now's
Atlanta
a good
is
time.
a giant
as any
quarantine zone, and anything full of Florida is filled with pedophiles.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Um,
me, Nate, and Mo.
I'm describing my base game to Mo because I don't know how else to do it. So I'm basically describing him
So,
what the
so
world
your base
is.
game. So here, would this be like this? I feel like this would be super efficient, but I don't know if you would allow it. But like, what if like all of us were on like a 60-foot sailboat with a back burner motor, also has solar panels. So basically, we had constant energy and light and electricity while we're in the middle of the ocean, but at the same time, we can also fish for our food indefinitely.
He said it was like 1984 and the technology hadn't even advanced past the 50s.
Oh, fair enough.
It's
Okay,
Fallout
fair enough,
technology.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Gotcha.
Fallout technology, vacuum tubes. Basically, anybody shows up with a radio, it's like half vacuum tubes and wire.
Wait, are you gonna run this game? Because I would love to run my game, but I'm like with like.
No, I can run this game right now. I can run the base of this game. I have it in my head.
Oh my Jesus Christ! 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I can't run my game anymore. I just don't have the time to devote to it because of school and everything. I would love to play a D&D game. If you got a game to run, let's do it, man. Me, you, Dave, Ollie loves D&D.
Yeah,
That's a solid group.
It's basically, this is a trial run, but it's basically Mickey's zombie game.
Yeah.
But it's based off, World War Z.
Yeah,
absolutely. The fucking movie, the actual book.
No, I've read the book.
Yeah, it's based off the book.
I've read the book. I have the book on my bookshelf. I've read the book. I didn't like the movie. The movie was cheesy.
You know the point where everybody hiles up into the fucking hills and they're like, they build their bunkers in the hills?
Yeah, well, that's after the wall gets flooded, but yeah.
And then they go out and they start exterminating all the zombies.
Yeah.
Imagine if they go out and they start exterminating all the zombies, but there's so many more than they realize.
Oh.
And they just start killing the shit out of them. And they just get overrun again and again and again. They flee back to their strongholds and then they get overrun. And so humanity's on like its last death stroke. And there's not like the happy ending that the stupid Miles book posted. It's not some happy ending where we kill all the zombies. No, the zombies are a real threat. And we've been facing them for 20 fucking years, and we are losing. That's where we are.
I like it. If you're 2 seconds. If you're willing to run this game, I'm willing to play it. That sounds awesome. I just don't have the time to run one. I would love to play one if you want to run it.
I have everything I need to run it. Just let's run a little preliminary right now. Mo, you're on your own. Kyle, you're on your own.
That's fine. Nate, well, I'm going to start building a character because we're playing this. Fuck you, Nate. We're playing this. You're running this game.
New World of Darkness.
That's fine. You're running this game. New World of Darkness. That's fine. Okay, I know the character sheet you want me to run. That's fine. New World of Darkness.
Basic human New World of Darkness.
What's the character constraints? What can I do or not do? Like, what's the
basic level of 3. You can't go above 3 because you're human.
Okay. Makes sense.
You have no special abilities. There's no such thing as vampires or werewolves.
So literally, we're just supposed to be like. So basically, what you want us to do is decide like, I'm like some
basic human
graphic designer. Yeah, basically, I'm some piece of crap like designer for some company, and then the world goes to shit, and like, oh my god, how am I going to survive?
I'll basically give you enough points that either you can choose to be a fancy military badass in previous life, a fancy tech badass in previous life, a fancy whatever in previous life.
Okay.
You either put all your points in, I used to be this great person back in the day, or you're a mix of nothing.
I have an idea.
You're basically nothing as far as this world sees you, and you're nothing. or
So
you
what about
put
this
all
thing?
your money into this, and everybody's like, "Oh, this guy's a military badass. Let's just follow whatever he says." Or
I'm
he's
thinking more like my
a tech
character is
genius,
no, I'm
or
thinking
he's
like
whatever.
more like my character's like a survivalist genius, and he just lives out in the middle of nowhere by himself. And then you should start the game where like I come into town to get supplies, and that's where every shit hits the fan. And then I gotta find people like Dave, etc. in our group.
Well, Dave,
stuff. That's
what
what
do
I
you,
want to be. I want to be a crazy person that just lives in the woods by himself in a house. And
Well,
I'm
I'm
going
just- I'm
into
just-
town to get supplies when everything goes to hell.
I'm just wondering what Dave's doing. What are you doing, Dave? Are you alive, Dave?
He might have fallen asleep. He's said like 20 times he's going to bed.
Fuck. Alright, we'll do this, you and me, because...
Yeah, that's fine. But Nate, do you like that? I like that idea. I really am kind of like
Honestly,
really into that idea.
that works so
Like,
much.
and I'm not
for
doing
my
it
story.
because it's a survivalist game. I'm
No,
really addicted to
works
Discovery Channel. I
ridiculously
kind of have
well
this
for my
idea.
story. It worked perfectly for my story. I'm so tired of these.
Like
I'm Rick
basically
Grimes
the
at
idea-
this perfect gunshot.
basically the
badass
idea is that I
woman,
have like this
blah, blah, blah,
20-year-old.
blah.
Basically, the idea is like I have like this 20-year-old truck. Right, I got like this 20-year-old truck, and like at the beginning of your game, this is what I want to happen at the beginning of the game. You can mod it however you want, but like so like I'm sitting at my house, I'm like, oh man, I'm running out of supplies. I need to go into town to get some supplies, and I get in my old piece of junk little clunker truck. You know, it's like poop poop poop
Actually,
poop 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 poop, and I drive into town to pick up supplies, and that's when the shit's going down.
No. I got a perfect.
I like that. I just want to be this weirdo that lives in the woods that like, and he's like, oh shit, what the hell's going on?
You have run low on MRDs. You're running out of food. You're running out of water.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming down
Filters
town.
are
Yeah.
broken. You're a crazy survivalist nut job living alone in the woods in a bunker under a house you used to own, which is now a running cabin. You've been living here for God knows how long. Vietnam was God knows how long ago. You're basically an 80-year-old insane Vietnam vet. It's 2003. You should be dead. Somehow you're not. Time doesn't work that way. Just fuck my nonsense.
I like it.
I'm sorry. I get you being like 80 years old or whatever is stupid, but I mean you're gonna be fighting fucking twig facts. So, sorry boys. Just anyway. You're
basically, actually,
you're Batman.
no. What I want
like,
you to think, this is my character concept. No, Nate, this is my
Batman
character
thinks like,
concept.
oh my god, this is so exhausting,
not
and
Batman.
the guy he hits
Not
is like,
Batman.
oh, you fucking
No.
broke every bone in my arm, I'm dying.
No, not Batman, but not Batman. This is my character concept. You have seen No Country for Old Men. I'm the cowboy that finds a suitcase full of money. I don't want to be part of this, but I'm a badass. Yeah, like my character's like a super badass, but like I never wanted to be part of any of this. I just drove into town to get some steaks to feed my family, and then like zombie apocalypse.
I get.
So I gotta do my thing.
I get that. No, I get that.
Yeah.
So you're living in your bunker.
Yeah.
The war sirens have sounded. It's been 189
Yeah, I leave my family in my
days.
house, and I'm like my badass. I'm going out to get some food to feed my family, and you can do some fucked up shit where my whole family dies or something, which makes my character go crazy. Like literally, my character concept is the cowboy from No Country for Old Men.
Okay, cool. Essentially, you are hucking hay
Right.
in your farm. You're cleaning
That's
shit.
what I would do, because at this
You're
point in
taking care of
time,
your
I'm
horses.
done being a gangbanger, and I'm done killing people. I'm just trying to protect my family and do my thing.
You got a farm.
Yeah, I
You
got a farm. Yeah.
farm full
Yeah,
of
I'm just,
animals. You got
I'm just
cows
trying to
and
keep.
chickens and pheasants
I'm
and
trying
all
to keep
this
the
shit.
money coming in
You
from
know,
my
you know all
family.
this dumb shit.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
a stupid 13-year-old daughter. who's into all this environmental hippie shit, and she
Oh,
keeps
damn, I
bringing
got a
all these
hippie
stupid
daughter.
animals home, and she grows all these weird funguses,
Oh,
and she's
god
doing
damn
all
it.
these science projects,
Damn,
and
why do I have
she's
to have
trying to
such a hippie daughter?
yeah, you got a hippie daughter. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
She's trying
Damn it.
to eco-economically
I love you,
whatever,
girl, but like,
basically.
damn, like, why don't you want to learn how to ride horses and shit?
Because horses are sexist and they hate men and
Okay, well, Jesus Christ, like,
yeah.
you're liberal garbage. Like, you know,
Yeah, I'm
go
sorry.
to New York and get off my
You're
ranch.
stupid enough to send your kid to
You know
college,
what? You
so
know what? You know what?
she got
Get
liberally
off.
indoctrinated.
You know
I'm
what? Get
sorry.
the fuck off my ranch and go to New York. Goodbye.
Anyway, she's trying to trick you into veganism and all this shit. And you're just like, well, I should kick you off my farm like my goddamn grandpappy did. He fucking killed my dad with a goddamn hatchet because he was a pedophile. Killed 3 of my brother's sisters, and here I am. Yeah, I should do the same to you, but I don't want to inflict the horrors of the family psyche
to
upon
actually
you.
run this game with you because, like, the beginning story of my character is great. It's just like his family sucks, and he drives into town.
Sorry, you
to
said
pick
family
up
sucks? I thought maybe I could throw in some
No,
horrors.
I'm
of
saying like his
rape
family
and
sucks. He
murder.
gets in his truck, he drives into town, and that's where your game starts. It's like he drives into
Well,
town
that's
to
what
just
I'm
pick up
getting
some
to.
supplies. It's like, holy shit, zombie world? What's going down? How am I going to survive now? I got to get back home and save my family. Or maybe I don't have to go back home and save my family. Maybe this is my escape from their shit.
Well, I'm gonna give you that choice. Give you that choice. So you're staring at your own reflection in a pile of shit. It's basically liquid shit that reflects your face.
Oh, shit.
You're at that point you're reflecting yourself in a pile of
Okay, fair enough.
cat. Well, okay, cow shit, and it pools and it becomes liquid, and then yeah. Anyway, I don't need to explain that to you.
Well, you know.
While you're doing this, you hear air raid sirens. More like Silent Hill. Look up the Silent Hill.
I can't scream the siren because it's late. I'm just doing a light version.
Yeah,
I know
but
an
you know what I'm talking about, right? That the kind of ear ringing.
Yeah.
You sound like your retarded brother doing it. So.
Okay, I can't do it loud. If it was morning, I would screech it. I know the air raid siren. I got you. If you want to be a dick, I'll plug my laptop into the soundboard and just start blasting it.
That would be kind of fun. Silent Hill.
You know, to be honest, like David and Ollie don't even know that I can plug my laptop into my soundboard and play sound effects. It would kind of actually be fun the next few days, like while they're online, if I just out of nowhere start playing weird shit in the background.
Does this do anything for you?
I hear some light music.
Really? Shit.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You're playing air raid.
Hold on, I'm hopping back to earphones. Give me a second. You hear me?
Yeah, Mister.
Anyway, you hear air raid sirens. What do you do?
Oh wait, like, are we actually starting this?
Yeah, we're starting the zombie plague. You hear air sirens?
No, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
They're jets flying overhead. They're not.
No, 2 seconds. I'm fine with us starting. I didn't know we were gonna start right now. That's cool. And then Dave can catch up.
Why I asked
Fine.
what I said,
Fine.
I
However,
asked
here's
him
the issue
if-
is,
I
here's
guess
the
he
issue.
passed out, so
Here's
he's
the
not
issue.
part
I
of
just
it.
left my family. I'm driving into town to pick up supplies. And
Mhm.
when the siren goes off, this is up to you because you're a storyteller. When the siren goes off, am I in the store picking up supplies? Or am I already in my truck with the supplies going back home? Or am I on the way to the store? When does the siren go off?
You're in the store and everybody kind of stops and wait. Does your character have any kind of hearing disabilities or
No.
anything? Any
No. I'm a
better hearing?
gunslinger. I'm a cowboy.
All right, basic hearing. As everybody else starts to turn to hear, you hear the vague, distant air raid sirens. It's become all more common, but people are more freaked out with it because
Okay.
several
I'm going to
local
put all of my...
several local villages have gone missing,
Oh, damn.
and the government is denying that they even
David, stop
existed.
snoring. God damn it.
The government. Can you kick him out of this?
I can't.
Maybe
I can drop
Can you
the
start a
call.
new start a new call?
Yeah, I'll start a new call. Just wait for it. Okay. Just give me 2 seconds. There we go. It's just us now.
Cool.
We're also still broadcasting a show.
Yeah, well, if people want to learn how the beginnings of a D&D show work,
Okay, so just a second.
And-
What? No, I want to know what's going on real quick.
why am I hearing echoes?
Hangout sometimes is just a bitch at the beginning when you start a new chat. I'm so drunk.
Okay, never mind. We're fine now. It's just a stupid starting thing. So, air raid sirens are screaming. You're hearing that siren?
And I'm in the store currently.
Yeah, you're basically you
Are
went
most
to
of the
pick up-
people in the store just not paying attention to anything anymore, and they're trying to pay attention to the siren?
One guy dropped his shit and ran out into the street, started screaming.
Okay, so I'm basically filling my bag as hardcore as possible and booking it back to my truck.
Roll. Oh fuck! You don't have a character sheet. Damn it.
I have dice, and I know what I'm gonna put on it. So give
Can
me.
you? What is your base?
I know 100% where my points are going with this retarded character.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a thing, and this is stupid, but this is just playthrough. So, a guy is also doing what you're doing. He's just throwing tools into his bag and grabbing seeds and grabbing random things. He's gonna steal it, like you're gonna steal it, and he bumps into you. What do you do?
I see that he's doing the same thing as me, and I'm like, hey, I see what you're doing. I get it. I gotta go rescue my family. If you want to come with me, come with me.
The store owner comes screaming out, and he's going to beat both of you to death with what looks like a baseball bat covered in razor blades.
Well, I'm gonna pickaxe him to the face. This guy's psychotic. The world's about to end. It's time to get
the guy. Okay, I don't want to OP this, and I don't want to. I mean, it's just there are no rules right now, so
you know what? We should actually really not do this tonight. Let's just restart from the beginning.
Well, the thing is that I
let's
can
restart
do
from
this.
beginning. No. Let's restart from beginning. I'll build an actual character sheet. Mo passed out. Let him build a character sheet. Mo's generally always awake when I'm awake and everything because he only works like late nights and he never sleeps because he has, I guess, issues with sleeping normally.
Well, do you want to sleep or do you want to play this? I mean,
Dude, I'm about to pass out, bro.
really? That's what your thing is?
No, I really want to play it, but like I'm hammered, dude. On my
Damn
ass
it.
off all week. Like I literally just got done with a
I
final.
finally got to a point where I can actually do real shit with you. And
Well, no, that's what we're gonna do. Listen, we're doing it with. Look, I'm gonna call Dave when I wake up tomorrow, and we're gonna do your game. So you tell me. Listen, no, for real, dude. Give me the exact character sheet I'm supposed to use, and give me the numbers right now, and I will make sure by the time me and you are starting tomorrow with Dave, that both me and Dave have a character sheet done. All I need is the character sheet we're using and the points we're using. And I will get it done before you're awake with Dave. And then we're going to play that bitch all day. I don't even care about racing game. I want to play your game. Give me the numbers. I got a journal right now.
you really want to play my fucking zombie?
I absolutely do. Dude, are you kidding me? Hello. Listen to this. That's my goddamn journal and a pencil. Give me the numbers.
Numbers for what?
I need to know the attributes and the skill numbers. So I can make sure that me and David are on par. I need to know the extra bonus numbers at the end. If there's any. If there's not any, fine, whatever. But I need to know what we're putting into our point charts so that so I can make David make a character sheet before you wake up tomorrow, and then we can actually play your game.
I hope to God you remember this because.
Oh, dude, I'm writing it down. I got a sheet right now. Dude, you have no idea. I love D&D. And if you want to run a game,
it's based on hit per mass. So basically, you're going to be you versus 100 one-level zombies, one hit, one kill. So basically, you can sit there with a chain gun and kill 1,000 zombies. Boom. Problem solved. But also, you're going to be fighting a level 10 zombie who's basically, you can unload the same amount of ammunition into that one zombie and maybe kill him, maybe not. Depends if he. So that's basically how my game works. Is I'm either going to throw swarms of low-level enemies at you, and you're going to have to fire at them until you run out of ammunition, or kill them with base hand-to-hand combat, or.
What about like if I just decide to say like me and Mo are part of like the same type of like military group?
There's only a handful of military groups left. And
so no military group? Like me and Mo are just gonna be like teachers at the same school that are like, what the F is happening?
It really depends. I'm gonna ask you what group you want to be, and then I'll offer you all the groups you can be, and you can pick one, and then I'll offer Mo all he wants to be, and
so
you can pick one. And if you pick something beside you, you two are on opposite teams. And if you want to become teams, you're going to have to work for it.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to just, we're just
I get you. No,
I'm not fucking Collier Catherine. I'm not just gonna sloop you together like a odd-shaped dildo and a fat vagina.
I understand. I get it. I want you to actually play a real game. I'm just trying to understand. Like, okay, so, like, what I'm trying to do before you start the game tomorrow is understand, like, what I can do with Mo's character to get his character sheet ready.
Alright, so.
Because I just want to get it all ready before you get on so we can start playing.
Basically, y'all are stuck on the East Coast.
Okay. What character sheet?
New World.
Can do. So guns.
It's basically the only one that functions with any kind of guns. I mean, I've tried several different things, and I've run algorithms, and that's the only one that guns actually fucking work. I mean,
Fair
the
enough.
system is fucking retarded, but I mean, I'm basically trying to modify it every time you fire a shot by basically limiting your ammunition to the point where basically you get one or two shots and then you're going to get rushed and have to fight hand-to-hand combat. I'm basically forcing you into hand-to-hand combat to gauge how these stupid fucking guns that look like sniper rifles that can blow up buildings, apparently. I mean, I rolled properly in Matt's game, and he didn't take it into account how it would work, and apparently I blew up the building that our support team was supposed to be in, and it fell into the valley, and then just luckily killed all our enemies. Just, it's a badly designed system, but I don't know what the hell to go with. I mean, if you have a system for modern weapons, bullets, sniper rifles, all that shit, just all I have is New World of Darkness, and that's all I have.
Bro, I could go, but man, I worked too much long this week with like finals and stuff. I'm about to pass out, dude. I'll be up all day tomorrow. So like maybe drink like 4 or 5 shots back to back so you pass the F out. And then we'll game all day tomorrow because I want to play your game like crazy. I've written down everything you said, so I'm gonna build a character. But I gotta go, bro. I'm like I can't even. Peace, dude.